Alright, guys, thanks for listening. We're going to do a little something special here in honor of all the coaches that decided to leave. We're going to thank you, viewers. We're going to do a little special NCAA here. Do special NCAA pick'em. I'm going to tell you my thoughts here. We're going to do the NFL implications, but we're going to do some NCAA special implications. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I got a little prediction here. I'm hoping. I got some hopes. I hope Georgia takes down Alabama. I hope Cincinnati comes up short against Houston. And I hope that Michigan comes up short against Iowa, thrusting a victorious Oklahoma State over Baylor into the top four, along with Notre Dame on a rebound with their new coach, new vibe. Let's go. That's just my little special implications, and then we'll see what happens. We're live here, you know. We're shooting live. A little edit, but it's a little bit before noon. Those are my predictions. Book it. Hashtag book it. Pa-pa. All right, back to the NFL. Top 5 quarterback matchups of the week. Thomas Brady at Matty Ice. Matty Ice has been a travesty this year. He's a regular Cap Rooney. Cap Rooney alert, making it in the top 5 matchups with implications. I just have implications here because it's like I need Kyle Pitts to do something in fantasy this week. In the money league, I need him. I got him in the flex. I need him to do something big. So I'm just hoping that they really air it out. And I hope that Matty Ice kind of... I've hated on Matty Ice for several years. And I'm even rooting for Matty Ice to at least walk off with some dignity. But shame on them for not getting a backup. It's clear that they're going to need a backup. And he may produce more evidence for that today. And it's always implicative to see Tom Brady play. Because A, it's always fun. You can always learn a lot about quarterbacking when you watch him. And also, he could always get hurt at any moment, which would obviously have implications. Number 2, top 5 quarterback implicative. Herbie Hancock at Joey Bags Burrow. Chargers at Bengals. Another one that has implications in my fantasy game in the Money League versus Brian. But also, Herbie, what's going on, bud? He is squarely bipolar Justin Herbert. And that's no joke, no joke on mental health. But the game style he is very bipolar. He's up and down. He usually remains pretty steadfast. 350 rushing, couple touchies. He stays pretty consistent statistically, but they rely on him, and he needs to continue to grow, and he will. But he has another young guy on the other side, which seems to make it a little bit easier for Burrow when he goes up against these younger quarterbacks that he almost is at par with. And Burrow is hot. They're winning. I believe they've won 2 in a row. You know the rosters. I don't need to teach you, but that one's going to be interesting, I think. I love T. Higgins on the outside, one of my favorite players. Number 3, a couple of unsung heroes, as I have a Steve Berline throwback, borderline 3-quarter champion. Might be Cardinals, I think. Probably St. Louis Cardinals. I didn't even look it up. You look it up. Take some guesses. Leave it in the comments. Heine at Carr in Vegas. Vegas. Heineke is freaking awesome. I don't care what anybody says. He's awesome. He's fun to watch. Derek Carr is kind of fun to watch. Whether you really want to root for him or you really want to see him fail, he'll do both at any given moment. Just a nice little unsung hero kind of matchup. In the dark ivory toilet bowl in Vegas. The toilet bowl that shat out Gruden. Lamar at Big Ben. And this one has implications because it's an AFC matchup and it affects the Bills directly. Big Ben is going to tower over. And I thought it was funny when Bill Simmons, I believe, or maybe it was Brian. Yeah, it was Bill Simmons who was kind of joking, but he was saying something that he was like, I don't know if the Steelers are just trying to get him hurt on purpose. But Lamar needs to come back from a real poopy pants performance on Monday night. You've heard me last week said he's poopy pants and Baker's fun to watch. He was not fun to watch last week. Baker was stinky. Lamar was stinky. Both stinky. So stinky. Lamar will come back, though. He will shine bright like a diamond, and Big Ben will ride off into the sunset and eventually get his jacket, and no one will talk about his cases, implications, special Big Ben, Dennis Reynolds implications. Yikes. Not okay, Big Ben. I'm not a Big Ben fan because of the allegations and story behind him, kids. Look it up. Look up Big Ben and his dirt alert, nerd alert, molar world. Mac Jones versus Josh Allen. Special. Once again, I don't always put Josh Allen in the top 5 quarterback matchups of the week. Implications. But I had to do it. I had to do it because it's Patriots week. I mean, this game, I don't remember the statistical anomalation and analytics. And I watch analytics. I manipulate analytics. I report analytics at work in a marketing sphere. Played sports, always trying to find statistical anomalies. Bottom line is this one's going to be a fight. It's going to be a fight. This one's going to be crazy. But it's going to be crazy in all the worst ways. All the ugliest, dirtiest ways that a lot of Bills fans, new Bills fans, the new generation will say. Not judging any Bills fans. We accept all Bills fans. But I'm allowed to make fun of any Bills fan, as that's some of the fun of being a Bills fan and going to tailgates is watching people and talking about people. And some of the new Bills fans that are used to real pretty Josh and pretty Diggs and Beasley making nice little pretty catches better get the face shields on, because there's going to be mud and blood and guts. That's what my dad used to say. You better be ready for the mud, the blood, and the guts this weekend. He'd say that. And that meant it's going to be shitty out, so you better be prepared for an ugly game. Don't expect your stats to matter. You got to win the game. And this one is we got to win the game. It doesn't matter about stats. It doesn't matter about a frickin' dome. It doesn't matter about the percent chance of victory or winning the division. It matters winning Monday night. And we'll leave you right there, Bills fans. Stay tuned. Check out the football games today. We'll have this up in a couple hours, probably about an hour and a half. It's about noon right now. Oklahoma State, Baylor's about to start. Let's go. Bills game, strip club. See ya.